So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Air Force ROTC and how you can join if you're interested. So you might be wondering what Air Force ROTC is. Well, Air Force ROTC is a program offered at universities across the country, and it prepares you to become an Air Force officer while you're still at school getting your college degree. Now, you might wonder what an Air Force officer does or what it is. Well, as an Air Force officer, you will lead the men and women of the United States Air Force. You will be a leader among the many men and women that serve in our military. Now, there are four main steps in the process of going through Air Force ROTC and to eventually commission as an officer. You'll start off in the general military course as a GMC. Then, after 1 or 2 years spent there, depending on when you started, whether it was as a freshman or a sophomore, you will go to field training this summer between sophomore and junior year. And then upon completion of field training, you will move onto the professional officer course, or the POC, and you will spend 2 years there while still going to school until eventually you graduate and commission as an officer in the United States Air Force. So the first 2 years, or one, depending if you started as a sophomore or a freshman, will be spent in the general military course. This is going to be basic information about the military and the history of the Air Force and about the Air Force. And you are going to go to class for 1 hour each week and spend 2 hours in the leadership laboratory as a cadet. There's no obligation involved with being in the GMC, which gives you a good opportunity to get a feel for it, whether you want to do it or not. And it's a good opportunity as well as elective credit. So if you finish your 1 or 2 years in the GMC and decide that the Air Force is the career path you want to take, you will continue into field training. Now, field training is basically the boot camp for officers, and William Blankenship writes that field training is designed to evaluate cadets' leadership, potential, and discipline, and their readiness to enter into the professional officer course in their junior year. It lasts 28 days, and it's mandatory for you to earn a commission into the Air Force. So basically, it's going to be a boot camp that you do for 28 days, and it's required for you to enter the POC and eventually commission. Now, after completing field training over the summer between your sophomore and junior year, coming back as a junior, you will be in the professional officer course, or POC. And now, as a POC, you'll spend 3 hours a week in class along with a 1 or 2 hour leadership laboratory. You will also have a cadet rank and a job within your detachment, such as safety officer, cadet wing commander, flight commander. There are different things. And you will hold a different position each semester, and you will continue to be evaluated and ranked among your peers until eventually, upon graduation, you do get your commission. Now comes what the entire goal has been throughout your entire ROTC career, which is your commissioning. Upon your graduation from college and getting your degree, you will commission into the Air Force as a second lieutenant. This will begin your 4+ year career as an Air Force officer, and you will now be an officer in the United States Air Force leading the men and women in our military. So if Air Force ROTC sounds something that's interesting to you and you want to join, there are a few things that you need to do. First of all, find out if the university you're planning on attending has an Air Force ROTC detachment. Next, you should contact the officer in charge of the detachment if they do, and they can help get you set up so you can fill out the application and sign up for the course.